Welcome, here is Sanjaya, the light side of the Force. Today's topic will be reincarnation. The topic is important because it is the law of life. This is no faith, no religion, no dogma, no paganism. It used to be a commonplace knowledge. People knew it. The main power which eliminated informations about reincarnation, because at the moment there is a very little knowledge about it, was the Satanic Church of Vatican with their claim that they are God. You really need a lot of faith to believe in it. Reincarnation does not require faith, just a little bit of thinking. I present you 12 proofs. The word reincarnation means R-E, repeated, I-N, it is in, carnation, skin, this is the body. So it means a new body. Reincarnation is the law of life, and it does not require any cult of faith. Reincarnation can be seen in life, in nature, literally at every step. Proof 1. The idea of reincarnation is present in all religions, cultures and among every civilization on earth. Even in Catholicism, only Vaticanists, Satanists removed the science and created a dogma based on fear, lack of logic and consistency, that you only live once. Right now, in Christianity, we have a degraded reincarnation idea, which is called resurrection of the body. Jesus, this fiction, is promising that, in a sense, he was the only one who actually has been resurrected. And that's not true. It's a false dogma. Nature is resurrected every spring, over and over. We go through reincarnation process and we are being resurrected as well many times. Vatican Church ridicules reincarnation because it is consistent science and can be logically explained. They are defending their insane dogmas because for them it is a source of dark masses to control. Money and power. It is all based on the fear that you only live once and that's it. And you either you are with us and go to heaven, as they promise, or you are not, and the only way leads to eternal torments of hell. So decide quickly, because life is short. We remember that Holy Inquisition was very effective in spreading the false dogma. Proof 2. Reincarnation is the law of periodicity. All nature is cyclical. Those who die are being born again. Everything is in motion, and so we are an integral part of nature, of this great ecosystem of life and death, and this natural law applies to us as well. Proof 3. Reincarnation, unlike those who think that they only live once, explains many phenomena. For example, an even start. None of us is born as blank page. We show up with many talents and skills, with luggage of experiences, different and various features of character, and it is a result of our previous lives. Proof 4. Reincarnation explains the sense of existence of animals and plants. They also suffer like we are. They are happy and are able to learn because they have a soul, just like everything in this world. A body in which the soul resides gives it specific possibilities to experience life. One human body differs from the other. There is a great diversity. We are all showing endless possibilities, just like there are different races, breeds of dogs, horses, species of plants, and so on. Proof 5. A total change in our body structure is being observed during one lifetime, because every 7 years all cells are being exchanged, and reincarnation means changing the body. Once we were a child, a young man, an adult, and then we become elderly. Where are the other bodies? Only on pictures. This world is constantly changing. It is going through cycles. The laws of Logos rule here. Proof 6. Another form of reincarnation is how we fall asleep at night. It is like a small death. The day died, so did we. In the morning we are being born again. Resurrected. It's a new day, a new life. About those people who really passed away, we say that they fell asleep for eternity, because death is indeed a deep sleep. On the graves we sometimes see, "Here he sleeps." And it's not a mistake, it is good intuition. Proof 7. Memory of reincarnation. Each of us has more or less reincarnation memory. We just do not always realize it. All the good and sometimes bad qualities that we have in this incarnation, our talents and gifts, have been developed to a large extent in our previous life. There are people who have a specific memory of their lives, so they remember that they lived in a state, in a family, and what was their profession. But there are few people like that. Too strong memory from previous lives would be very unfavorable for us. It's all about learning. Besides, we had a lot of unpleasant experiences, and if we would remember all of this, it would not be possible to live. In this case, forgetting can be a real blessing. You can't live with a trauma all the time. Psychology knows it as well. For example, I, Sanjaya, have many Hindu traits and features, because I lived in India as hermit yogin, and in the one hand, meat is not good for me, it's something awful. But on the other hand, meditation, investigating the truth of cleansing the body are something natural for me. And in this lifetime, I came to an atheistic communist family, and although I differ from them all, I did is for learning experience. Proof 8. Repetition of classes. The lesson of reincarnation teaches that the most important goal of our life here on earth is learning. Our schools are to some extent modeled on this law, and if there is a very poor student, he repeats the class. With reincarnation is the same. We appear in different families in different countries in order to learn, and if we do not learn, we repeat the class. Sometimes such repetitions are very painful. The purpose of pain is to raise awareness through experience. This is for learning. Those who believe in one life do not understand the essence of pain. Proof 9. Uneven start. Some are born as poor people, some incarnate in wealthy families, and others in total pathology, without a chance for any education. Without reincarnation, it is some madness and total injustice. But who knows the laws of life and understands reincarnation, he knows that everything is just, because everything is controlled by the laws of life. Those who believe in one life have no explanation for many processes. They say life is unfair. This way are giving a proof of their own ignorance. Reincarnation explains it very simply and easily. Some have developed and worked hard for his wealth in previous lives and can now enjoy the fruits of their work. And those who have been experiencing difficult living conditions since childhood have been living poorly in their previous lives. They do not respect others and laws of life, so now life teaches them a lesson. Proof 10. Intelligent animals. Some animals have such a high awareness that they surpass the blunt, dark people, because it is the last life in the form of animals for them, and these ignorant morons, who have not shown any interest in a decent life, land in animal forms. And that's justice. Believe me, many people are tired in human forms. They would like to only eat, copulate and laze around. So animal forms are a reward for them. They can feel better this way. Proof 11. Nicknames. You pig, you dog, you cow. If there was no reincarnation, there would be no place for such nicknames and no one would feel bad hearing them. These insults tell you that someone has an awareness of a pig, a dog or a cow. It suggests that he, she should be born among them in next life. Or the second option, whoever has recently been a dog or a pig has incarnated in a human body and does not yet know how to live. What is left are old habits from previous animal lives. We sometimes see people with the faces of animals, a face of a human, but somehow we see the features of animals, pigs, monkeys, dogs, cows, reptiles, and this also proves reincarnation. Either he goes into those forms, or from these forms he came. Proof 12. Sometimes at first meeting we like someone very much and we have the impression that we know him for a very long time, and this is the reincarnation memory, because it was our friend, wife, child. Sometimes it is also the other way. We see someone for the first time and we do not like them, and we like to chop his head off or run away as fast as possible. The reason for this is because this is our reincarnation enemy. The reaction is right. If he or she hurts us in that incarnation, it will try to replay the situation again in this life. Sometimes consciously, sometimes not. Reincarnation likes replays. We usually meet with people we used to be with, and this is to fix some mistakes or to meet again and work together. Reincarnation is controlled by laws of Logos. Hindu, unfortunately, only mentions the sixth law and cause and effect, or law of karma. Logos has 7 main laws. From our dreams we can learn who we have been in our previous lives. Also, numerology, astrology, or people gifted with clairvoyance can give us such information. An important proof of the existence of reincarnation is the Church of Vatican, which represents the dark side of the Force. Dislikes this idea very much, and it's trying to fight this law of life, the law of periodicity. We should remember that they fight literally everything that has any universal value. So their hatred towards reincarnation, ridiculing this idea, proves that reincarnation is a fact. For if we acknowledge reincarnation, then the Vatican and Christian dogmas shall be seen as pile of lies. Of course, one could say much more, and this broad topic could be explored further, but I wanted to be short and condensed. Regarding reincarnation, I made a few movies about this topic, and you can find much more information about reincarnation in them. It is really an important and very wide topic, so I invite you all to watch and share. That's it for today. Thank you all very much for your attention. Take care and we will be in touch. Sanjaya.